201, 202, 203. Oh man, what a workout. Whew. Whoa, hello there. I didn't see you guys come in. You guys are quite a bit early still. Well, I guess let's do the Doom review.
Hi everybody, welcome to my review of Doom. Let's jump right into the action and start with talking about the customizations. Alright, let's do the weapon customizations first. Okay, so here's a shotgun, and I'm only going to show off the shotgun. I'm not going to show off the other ones in case of spoilers. I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, but let's look at the shotgun. So, okay, so you have you'll be able to unlock two different add-ons for every gun in the game, mostly every gun in the game. But the shotgun is explosive shot and charge burst. Now how that works is you will, as you play the game, you will find currency for your gun. By currency, I mean by performing certain actions in the game, you will get points. And these points you can spend on your add-ons. So explosive shot, as an example, speedy recovery, bigger boom, and instant load are things you can purchase with these points. Now, you can purchase them in any order you wish. You can start from the bottom, go up, but you will need all three unlocked to open up the mastery. Now the mastery is on the bottom there. The cluster strike, that is the mastery. Once you have opened up the mastery, it is not activated yet. You will be given a task, and I believe the task for this explosive shot was hit, I think, 20 imps directly with explosive shot. So not to the side, not whatever. You gotta hit him right, basically in the chest or whatever, directly 20 times. And once you've done that, you will unlock the mastery. And the mastery definitely is the sweetest part of the add-on for the gun. Absolutely. As you can see, it is it's very, reading cluster strike, getting a direct hit with the explosive will spawn cluster bombs that deal additional damage. Very nice add-on for a very nice mod indeed. Alright, so the armor upgrades are as follows. You got some environmental resistance, which is basically just barrel protection and your own self damage, whereas this upgrade here is pretty much like map upgrades. It helps you find collectibles, secrets. Environmental system basically is improvements to your equipment system is basically your grenade, but there's a couple different kinds of grenades. So power-up effectiveness is how long power-ups are gonna last when you use power-ups, like how effective they are. Dexterity is how fast you move, and then on the bottom you have your standard health, armor, and ammo upgrades. And if we go one more to the right, we got rune upgrades. You can see the 3 runes I'm using right here, and how these runes work is you will find these runes. There's 12 different runes, and you will find them in the game. Usually, there's a couple way out in the open, and some of them are like hidden. And once you find them, you can equip 3 of these at a time. They're basically like passives. And once you have the rune, you can upgrade it by performing various tasks to upgrade it one time. And once they're upgraded, then they also perform an additional action. So if you look at the one I have equipped on the top left there, ammo boost number 2, increases the value of ammo received from demons and items. And then upgraded, it also gives me a chance to get BFG ammo, which is very useful on the harder difficulties. I'm playing on Nightmare, so I like all the BFG ammo I can get. This pretty much sums up all the upgrades, or all the customization on Doom. Let's go into the gameplay.
Alright, now as you can see, the graphics in this game, they are absolutely awesome. They are great graphics. You cannot really complain about the graphics. There's nothing really bad to say about them at all. It's very engaging, very immersive. The gameplay is smooth. It's very smooth, very fluidy. You never feel like you're like it's choppy or hard to control, or where you get stuck on things, or nothing like that happening here. The glory kills are absolutely amazing on this game. When you damage a demon enough, you can go up to him and glory kill him. It's very satisfying, very fun for that. The weapons in this game are very awesome. Plenty of different ways to kill people in this game. There's no complaints for lack of weapons. I guess maybe they could have thrown in maybe like a freezing weapon, but other than that, I mean, it's really fun. There's a lot of fun weapons to play with in this game. Also, I would definitely like to add that when you shoot these monsters, they take damage to their body, and that's persistent even until they die. So like if you shoot them in the stomach, they'll get holes in their stomach. They'll have damage. done to their bodies, which is really cool. I love that. It's very nice, welcome. I mean, you can even shoot off their arms and stuff, and they'll still be fighting you. Mainly the undead, anyways. The story is good. I would say the story is really good in this game. The only problem with the story is I would say I would like to have a little bit more of it. But knowing the Doom, you know, history and everything definitely goes a long way, because you're not going to get much story, but I like the story you do get. I wish, though, the story would have more of, you know, more of the events before all of this happened. Like, more of, like, I wish you played through more of that rather than just waking up after it started. You know, that would have been nice to see. Imagine waking up, or not waking up, but imagine, like, being on the planet on Mars and just going through, you know, stages, seeing what's slowly going wrong. The whole place is going totally, becoming a huge disaster, and you know, you're there like, what's going on? What's going on? That would have been really cool to experience. The other Doom, you did experience that. Maybe that's why they avoided that, to not just repeat that part. But I think that part was actually really fun and would have helped a lot of new people to the series to get a lot more of the story. But there is story here, just not that much of it.
You know, one thing I really liked about the extra content is that they actually let you play some of the classic levels on the game, you know, with the old artwork and everything. My only issue with that was that, you know, you got the new guns. As you can see, I'm using the new pistol, not the old weapons. And the monsters, they're also the new monsters. So I thought it would have been pretty cool to actually come in here and play with the old guns and the old monsters. But you know what? Can't complain. Really can't complain. It's extra content. Didn't have to be here, so.
All in all, I would give this game a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect. There are some ways that they could improve, like adding maybe one more gun to the game, adding a lot more story to the game, and you know, maybe even a couple more levels. But you know, the campaign feels right. It could be longer since it's, you know, there's just one campaign. Is it worth full price? Depends on how much of a Doom fan you are. But if you're you know, a Doom fan, then I'd say absolutely it does you service, and I would pay full price for it. This review does not include the multiplayer aspect of it, so that's a totally different thing. I reviewed just the campaign, and my experience was playing it on the Nightmare difficulty. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have a good one.
Please subscribe.